While West Midlands Football League rivals Wolves, Birmingham and Coventry flounder under a barrage of poor results and financial problems, Walsall have become a model to which many similar-sized clubs aspire. Not a money-making opportunity is wasted. For the past 7 financial years, they've turned in a modest profit, and they're so rooted in their local community that all of the interviewees we're going to hear from over the next few minutes went to the same school 2 miles down the road. Yeah. Of course, it also helps that they've suddenly clicked into gear on the field. Take me back to last summer and this football philosophy that you tried to, ingrain across the whole club right down to the youth level?
Absolutely. We'd had a couple of years, difficult relegation battles, and it became clear we're not going to buy away at this league. So what we've got to do is develop players from inside, and we had to develop a philosophy.
We spoke about it during the summer, about not being a club that everybody just talks about from being the one they can see from the M6, about being the one who develops players and plays the right way. We sat down with the players and we asked them how they'd like to be perceived by other people. I think we was playing Yeovil the next game, and I said, how would you want the Yeovil scout to look at you? What do you think he said about you in the Coventry game, and how would you like him to? I said, well, we've got to start working to get that. And we won the next game against Colchester, and from then on it kind of took the monkey off the back, and we've gone on and been consistent and played really well.
Well, actually forgotten already, wait a minute, the beard differentiates.
Yeah.
James, Adam,
yeah.
Slightly different.
Yeah.
You're a little bit... I don't want to get off to a good start. And what kind of reaction do you get from opposing teams? Does it freak them out?
I don't know, you'd have to ask them, I think, but it takes us back to when we were younger, because we used to play together when we were younger, so I think a few people had a bit of difficulty telling the difference, and I think they've got past one of us, then the other one comes around the corner and tackles them, so I think they do struggle a little bit.
So, how about this for tying in the next generation of supporters under 12s? Get in for free with an adult, and a season ticket for 12 to 18s is just £46, but you get £2 back for every game you attend. £2, 23 games. How much pluck does it take to be letting the next generation in for free in these difficult economic times? I mean, we all want the extra pennies.
Yeah, of course. I think we had to take the decision because we've got an ageing supporter base. Unless we did something pretty drastic, you didn't know where the next generation of supporters were going to come from.
It must be a wonderful feeling to be around a club that is on the sort of run that you were on.
Yeah, it is. It's fantastic. I mean, because from the start of the season, we was the favourites to go down. We're just enjoying ourselves. We're having a really good run and we're enjoying it, and we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. All we want to do, because this is such an unforgiving league, you have to be at your best and earn every point.
Like Walsall, Crawley are also hoping to be in the end-of-season shake-up. Their manager Richie Barker promising to throw caution to the wind in an attempt to make a late surge into the top 6. After a goalless first half, Jamie Proctor crashed the Sussex club into the lead. The plan of going all-out attack appeared to be working a treat, but when Jamie Patterson got on the ball, he was intent on repairing the damage. His shot had the keeper beaten, but not the post. But with 20 minutes left, Crawley scored the goal that put them in total command. Aaron McCary did brilliantly to keep out Nicky Adams' header, but Paul Hayes was on hand to smash in his first since joining on loan from Brentford at the start of the week. Walsall will now heading for their first home defeat this year, but in the final minute Patterson found himself on the end of a sweeping move before drilling his shot goalwards. He'll claim it, even though it took a big deflection off Matt Sparrow. Despite the late setback, Crawley had little more than 5 minutes left to see the game out, but in stoppage time they crumbled. Walsall's man of the moment, Will Grigg, in just the right spot to notch his 8th goal in 5 matches, as the Saddlers celebrated a point as if it were a win.
Well, resilience is a great quality, don't you think?
Yeah, it is. I mean, 2 late goals to, preserve the unbeaten run. And as I said from the start, it's one game at a time. I thought we deserved it, though. I was starting to think it wasn't going to be our day. They've got really good players, so it was always going to be a tough game, but we're really pleased with the comeback.